Dear Junior Takis and online guests, as the Master of Ceremonies, I want to introduce myself. I am Neo Makubedu, a Specialist Senior Student Advisor in the Department of Enrollment and Student Administration at the University of Pretoria. I worked in higher education for 11 years, and as a philanthropist, I am passionate about youth development and helping learners discover their full potential. A world filled of new possibilities is what I strive for learners to see, hence my involvement in the Junior Taki project. On the behalf of the Junior Taki office at the University of Pretoria, we welcome you to the Grade 11 Parents Information Session from the Multimedia Studio in Midrand. Now, in the week of the 16th of October, 2021, we will load all the content as the live stream event on our juniortaki.online platform. Teachers can use this presentation to assist their learners when they make their career choices for 2023. You may kindly go to juniortaki.online, click on Enrichment Programs, and then click on Grade 11 Parents Information Session in order to benefit from this program. The aim of this program is to empower you. We therefore encourage you to attend the whole session and make use of the additional content available on the JT Online virtual platform. Now, we're also in the development stage of Grade 8 and 9 mathematics, as well as natural science content. Now, please post your questions in our live chat, which is available on the event's homepage. We have a team of specialist senior student advisors who are ready to answer all your questions. We will also ask of you to complete an online evaluation form, and those who complete it will have names go into the lucky draw. There will be several prizes. The lucky draw will take place in November 2021, and all the winners will be contacted by the Junior Taki office via email. Now, remember to post your questions on our chat function so that we can respond to you accordingly. Thank you.
Tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. A seed planted today takes root and grows into a tree that bears fruit in the future. Over 110 years ago, a seed was planted. Today, that seed, the idea of excellence, has grown into the University of Pretoria, South Africa's largest contact research-intensive university. 9 faculties and a business school are spread across 7 beautiful campuses, which are home to over 50,000 students, ready to make an impact in the world beyond university and join our global network of nearly 300,000 alumni. Future-focused, sustainably developed facilities and cutting-edge multi- and transdisciplinary research are underpinned by a desire to transform lives and have a positive impact on communities and the world. Excellence in teaching, learning, research innovation, arts and culture, and sports puts us firmly amongst the world's best universities. Knowledge is not just what is in books. It is the wisdom to apply it, to nourish and nurture the seed so that it takes root, grows tall, bears fruit, and branches out. UP plants that seed, that tiny bit of curiosity, creativity, critical thinking, hope, the desire to care, respect, help, and innovate against all odds, to grow, to leave your mark, to excel, to challenge the norm, to think, to rethink, to discover, to inquire, to lead, to have courage, to make a difference, and to persevere. This is the University of Pretoria. We make today and every day matter.
#ChooseUP. My name is Neo Makubedu. I will be joined by my colleague, John Talmaides, and we will be talking about how you can become a proud UP student. We're going to start off by going through the challenges of studying and making it in life. The first one would be making the right subject choices. It's very important that we have the right subjects for our desired degree programs. For example, if you're interested in the BSc programs, you definitely need the maths and the physical sciences. Obtaining high enough scores for a bachelor's pass, please bear in mind that we will need a bachelor's pass at the end of your final grade 11 and final grade 12 year. Timeless applications. We do urge you to apply as early as possible, as we do have non-selection programs which work on a first-come, first-served basis. So we do urge you to please place your application early, never wait for the closing date. Being admitted to the University of Pretoria, not dropping out when the going gets tough. So once you've joined our family and you have the urge of dropping out, please do contact us. We've got an amazing support system that will align you to finish your degree program. And I believe you also have amazing counselors at school, so if you do have that urge currently, do contact them. Preparing for and getting a sustainable job. So that's why we're going to university, so that we can start up by gearing into our right career path.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the University of Pretoria in a nutshell. Why come all the way to Gauteng, Pretoria? Because of our excellence, diversity, and fun. You guys are going to have a lot of fun at the institution, but academics does come first. So this is where we also assist you to balance your lifestyle in university. We also help you through the Fly at UP initiative, which will assist you to graduate within the shortest time possible. Now, Fly at UP stands for the finish line is yours. We've got the Ready for Work program, which will assist you to get ready for employment once you have graduated. So please do take part of these career fairs that we are going to have on campus, as once again, they will gear you up. So, we do have our unmatched qualities that we would like to brag about. UP is in the top 5 of all South African universities. The University of Pretoria is ranked within the top 2% of universities worldwide. Now that means that we are in the top 200 worldwide. If you're interested in engineering, you'll be glad to know that the School of Engineering under the Faculty of Engineering, Built Environment and Information Technology is ranked first in South Africa, as well as Africa as a whole. The Faculty of Law ranked in the top 100 of the World University Rankings of 2020. Now, if you want to become a chartered accountant, you'll need to start off by doing your undergraduate BCom accounting degree. We are ranked first in the SAICA CA qualifying exam with an amazing pass rate of 92%. Now, we are also one of the largest research-intensive universities in South Africa and ranked in the top 100 internationally in the following fields: agricultural sciences, biology and biochemistry, clinical medicine, economics and business, engineering, environmental or ecology, microbiology, plant and animal sciences, as well as social sciences. So if you are interested in these programs, we're good to go. 93% of our students are employed or studying postgraduate programs 6 months after graduation. And our examination pass rate is currently on 82.4%. An important fact to also note is that 67% of our UP academic staff members have doctorates. Now, that's the highest qualification in South Africa, known as a PhD. So you're in good hands when it comes to research. World first and first in Africa. A team at the Faculty of Health Sciences performed the world's first middle ear transplant using a 3D printed bone. Now that's something important to note. Our UP researchers were part of the international team that used a global network of antennas to make the first image of a black hole. And we've got Libby. Now, Libby is the first client service robot known to be in use at the University of Pretoria's library. So first in Africa, and we are very thrilled to have Libby as part of our family. The University of Pretoria also excels when it comes to sports. You should know Tatiana Schumacher by now. She won the gold medal and set the world record in the 200-meter breaststroke, and also won the silver medal in the 100-meter backstroke at the 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo. She was responsible for one of the most significant breakthroughs in South African's women's sport when she won a silver medal in the 200-meter breaststroke during the 2019 World Championships in Korea. It was the first time a local swimmer medaled a world-long course championship 50 meters. We've also got our UP student, Akani Simbani, who was the first South African sprinter to win gold in the 100-meter at the Gold Coast Commonwealth Games in 2018. That made us the varsity champions for hockey, cricket, as well as athletics. And we also recently got the title for the Varsity Cup Championship in rugby in 2021. Michaela Whiteboy won the African Judo in the under 48 kilogram category in 2019 as well as 2020. Soon Luz, a former Tuks cricket player, is currently captaining the Proteas women's team in the series against Pakistan. Now, UP is at the forefront of the hashtag hybrid learning. This is where we combine the traditional lectures with contemporary online learning. Now, the traditional way would be by you attending lectures, practicals, as well as tutorials, which are compulsory. We've also got the online via Click UP. This is where we have blogs, and you can access your material online, PowerPoint presentations, as well as write your tests online. Now, you're probably asking, how's the student life at the University of Pretoria? Hashtag choose UP. Now, hopefully that got you excited. Now, the student life at UP, Tuks Athletics perform on a national as well as international level when it comes to various sporting codes. We've also won the Varsity Cup numerous times. top achievements in broad spectrum of arts and heritage resources. So please be part of our choir if you can sing. We've also got drama as well as visual arts. Dynamic student structures, so please be part of our SRC, student societies, and if you want to be a radio presenter one day and work at Jacaranda, Power FM or Metro FM, you can be part of our Tux FM, which will gear you up. When it comes to residency, grade 11s, so this is a very crucial year for you. As you're going to be applying from next year, we are going to be considering your final grade 11 results. With that being said, if you are considering to stay on our on-campus residency, please bear in mind that we will consider your final grade 11 results. So in order to stay on residence, we'll look at academic achievements. You will be placed at your allocated residence campus according to the faculty that you fall under. So for example, if you are going to be studying the health science faculty, you'll be at the Prinsenhof campus. Veterinary science is at the Onderspoort campus. Education, Groenkloof campus, and then the rest of the faculties will be at the Hatfield campus. We also do have private accommodations. All you need to do is just go on our website and search for private accommodation. It is advisable to apply for both. As said, the online accommodation will need or look at your academic achievements. Now, what does the University of Pretoria offer? We offer law, theology, and religion. If you're interested in accounting, marketing, business management, it will be found under economic and management sciences, natural and agricultural science, the IBIT faculty, standing for Engineering, Built Environment, and Information Technology. If you want to get into politics, become a psychologist, speech therapist, get into music, drama, this will be found under Humanities. We've also got veterinary science. We are the only university in South Africa that offers this faculty. Health sciences for our doctors, nurses. If you want to become an occupational therapist, physiotherapist, found under health sciences. Educators, we do have education under the Groenkloof campus. And then lastly, the Gordon Institute of Business Sciences, which is allocated in Sandton, Johannesburg for the postgraduate programs if you have completed your undergraduate under the Economic and Management Science faculty. Now, there are 3 steps that I would like you to please follow. The first one, you need to decide on a career. So I know it's a lot of pressure, right? This is where you guys are right now. What are you going to be doing after grade 12? You need to work hard academically, which should have started in grade 8, and you need to qualify for admission. That is what will reserve you seats to come study with us in 2023.
The human being is a constellation of choices. Every day brings new choices, new decisions. Sure, it's comfortable in your bed. It's easy to hit the snooze button on your alarm, but that's not what you were made for. You were created to achieve greatness, to bite off more than you can chew, for you'd rather choke on greatness than to nibble on mediocrity. The decisions we make, and not our abilities, will define who we are. That's why we have the choice to be who we want to be. Some take the path of least resistance, while you take the road less traveled by. Either way, the choice to take the next step is in your hands and in your mind. And if you're not moving forward, you're standing still. And while you're standing still, time is moving forward. The hardest decisions in life are not between good and bad or right and wrong, but rather between what is good and what is right. And deciding what is good and what is right for you may be the hardest of them all. The choices we make lead up to actual experiences. It's one thing to decide to climb the stairs. It's quite another thing to be on top of the staircase. The art is to see the opportunity instead of the fear. It's at the end of the smallest decisions that have the capacity to change our lives forever. Nobody ever did, nor ever will escape the consequences of his choices. But nobody tastes victory without the choice to pursue it. Life is too short to be anything but happy. After all, What's the worst that can happen?
Now I would like to introduce Jean Darmades. He is a specialist senior student advisor in the Department of Enrollment and Student Administration at the University of Pretoria. Since the inception of his career, he has made the privilege of doing extensive student recruitment and marketing, not just locally, but also in international countries. His experience and passion for education over the years has granted him the ability to assist, guide, and advise prospective students, not just to make responsible, but also informed study choices. Now, in order for learners to choose their career paths wisely, his passion, drive, enthusiasm, and support within the recruitment division, recruiting not only students for the University of Pretoria, but also for the Junior Taki flagship program, has made him become part of an equalized winning team for more than a decade at the University of Pretoria. Jean will now continue with the presentation. Welcome, Jean.
Thank you very much, Naya. Now, why should you excel academically? Because you ultimately become what you study. TUCS receives annually more than 43,000 applications for first-year students applying, where only 10,000 first years can get admitted. Admission to programs at University of Pretoria is dependent on academic achievement. When a grade 12 learner applies in his grade 12 year for the year prior to go study at a university, it is important to note that only the final grade 11 marks get used, better known as the promotion mark. No grade 12 marks will be used whatsoever. Should a grade 12 learner decide to take a gap year, then his or her grade 12 marks, which was achieved with the final grade 12 examinations, will then be used to admit a student. Reaching for the stars at the University of Pretoria. Now, special package offers are offered to new first-year academic achievers who said hard work does not pay off. Based on a prospective candidate's grade 11 results, if one applies before 1st July in the year prior to going to study, if you achieve a 75% average or more, you are guaranteed admission to non-selection programs. An 85% average or more guarantees placement into a UP residence. Now, it is important to note, based on your final grade 12 overall results and average, you are guaranteed to an achievement award ranging between 6.5 and 40,000 Rand. You do not need to apply for this. You merely apply to University of Pretoria, you achieve the marks, and you get those achievement awards automatically. Bursaries, also better known as financial aid, is also available to students who can financially not afford to study. The NSFAS bursaries are one of them. Applications start 1st of August the year prior to go and study and close 13 November. It is important to note that you need to apply to a tertiary institution, the University of Pretoria, first get provisional acceptance, and then apply for the NSFAS bursary. The NSFAS bursary includes tuition fees, books, as well as residence. Please visit our website at www.up.ac.za/fees and funding for more information. Now, how does one qualify for a study program at the University of Pretoria? There are two sets of admission requirements for university entrance. Number one needs to identify and make certain whether you will qualify in a grade 12 with a National Senior Certificate or the IEB certificate. Your final school year qualification, you need to achieve a minimum of 50% in 4 recognized 20-credit subjects. With the Cambridge qualification, a full or foreign conditional exemption certificate from USAF, better known as the University of South Africa, is required for admission. Required subjects for UP programs should be at least at an AS level. Physical sciences as a prerequisite on AS level would require physics as well as chemistry. Now, based on faculty-specific requirements, as an example, the BSc Biochemistry is being used. The minimum admission requirements for this particular degree, there are 4 sets of requirements: English, mathematics, physical sciences, as well as the APS score. Now, one needs to meet each and every single requirement. You cannot be short in any one of them, otherwise you will forfeit provisional acceptance. In the case of English, you need 60% for English, for mathematics, as well as physical sciences, as well as obtain a 32 APS. In order to calculate your APS score, one needs to look at what you have achieved per subject, and then the achievement levels of 1 up to 7 gets added together to determine the APS score. Now, maths or mathematical literacy. Now, there are 2 sets of students across the globe, not just locally. Those who understand maths, and then those whose parents think that their children understand maths. Parents, it is very important to note that should your child decide to take mathematics, that he or she would need to, at the very bare minimum, achieve 50% and more in a grade 12 in order to make it worth their while. If one can achieve 50% and more, great, go for it. If it's the possibility that you will achieve less than 50%, it is considered to rather take mathematical literacy. If one decides to perhaps go and study psychology, drama, where mathematics is not a requirement, maths literacy would suffice. There are a lot of degrees and a lot of careers to follow with mathematical literacy. At the University of Pretoria, the faculties with whom you can study with mathematical literacy includes education, humanities, theology, and 1 or 2 IT degrees. Now, what are the differences between selection and non-selection programs? Selection programs at the University of Pretoria close 31st of July for South African as well as non-South African citizens. Academic selection is based on school results. Admission selection criteria comprises of a value-added form specifically for veterinary sciences. There might also be portfolios, interviews, and so forth. Selection process and provisional admission only starts once closing date has come to pass. Non-selection programs at the University of Pretoria for South African citizens is 30 September and for non-South Africans, 31st of August, the year prior to go and study. Academic selection is based once again on school results. Consideration for conditional admission starts on the receipt of application, first come, first served basis. Please note that some non-selection programs in the Faculty of Humanities do have additional criteria such as auditions, interviews, and theoretical tests. What is an extended program? An extended program at the University of Pretoria are degrees which are non-selection programs where you fall short of the admission requirements and you can extend your degree with an extra year. For more information on that, please visit our website. Please note that the National Benchmarking Test, better known as the NBTs, is at present not a requirement for students studying in 2022. This could change for 2023, so please make certain that you visit our website on a regular basis in order to get updated with the latest information and requirements for a particular study program. Now, how does one apply at the University of Pretoria?
A beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna see, then come along with me, that's right. And if you want a good tomorrow, it's pretty simple, got a final life to follow. And if you do, you have a future real bright, and it's a common.
Are you ready to apply at the University of Pretoria? There are 3 steps to follow. First of all, apply as early as possible, especially if you wish to apply for residence placement. Number 2, apply online at www.up.ac.za/apply from the 1st of May. Please note that due to COVID regulations, we did change our applications to 1st of May this year. This could change next year from 1st of March. Please consult our website for the latest updated information. Thirdly, please make certain that you upload the following documents when applying: your copy of your ID, your final grade 11 examination report, your promotion mark, as well as proof of payment of a R300 application fee. Follow the progress of your online application by logging on to our UP student portal at MyUP-Login in order to track and trace your application status. Become one of the greats: SA cricketers, pianists, former Nelson Mandela, Carol Boys, an SA artist, as well as Desmond Tutu. This is where everything starts. Thank you.
I want to thank Jean for his part in the #ChooseUP presentation. I hope you found it informative. Now remember to post your questions, and all presentations will be available on the JT online platforms after the event. Our next speaker will be Dr. Pieter Klaaser. He is a Senior Assistant Director in the Department of Enrollment and Student Administration. He has headed the undergraduate student recruitment for the past 14 years at the University of Pretoria. His experience and knowledge of the education system, especially in high school and higher education, enables him to assist learners to make a successful transition from high school to higher education. He is passionate about guiding young people towards making responsible study and career choices. His dedication and support for the Junior Tukkie initiative has been more than a decade. He has contributed to the success of Junior Tukkie and helped the Junior Tukkie project become the flagship recruitment program at the University of Pretoria. He will present a valuable tool known as the PACE Career, which can assist you in making the right career choice in grade 12. Dr. Pieter Klaaser.
The University of Pretoria is proud of all the academic achievements of our students. And if you choose UP, we have the Fly at UP Assist Financial Awards for new first-year students who have excelled academically. The Fly at UP Assist Financial Awards prize money ranges between 6,500 Rand and 40,000 Rand, which you can use to fund your studies. The amount you receive is subject to your results and varies depending on the faculty under which your program falls. It is important to know that your qualifying academic average percentage is based on the University of Pretoria's formula. Should you achieve 90% or higher, you can receive as much as 25,000 Rand towards your studies in the Faculty of Health Sciences or Veterinary Science. For studies in any other faculty, you can receive up to 40,000 Rand. A Duck Scholar Award worth 10,000 Rand is also available to the Duck Scholar of certain schools based on UP's criteria. One of UP's prestigious awards is the Vice Chancellor's Distinguished Merit Award. The VCDM Award is granted to the overall top academic achiever based on their final results at school. The prestigious VCDM Award covers the recipient's tuition fees for 3 years of their chosen degree, with 70,000 Rand for the first year of study. For more information on these awards and other bursaries, or how to apply for further funding opportunities and the applicable terms and conditions, be sure to visit www.up.ac.za/fees and funding, or contact our Student Service Center at ssc@up.ac.za. So, choose UP and let your education pay for itself.
Good day, and a warm welcome to everybody who joins us for this information session about career advice and study advice from the University of Pretoria. My name is Pieter Klaasen. I'm from the Student Recruitment Division in the Department of Enrollment and Student Administration at the University of Pretoria. My team and I are privileged to be able or to be in a position to give guidance to young people from school, learners already from grade 9, but also then up to grade 11 and 12, to give sound and valuable study and career advice to make sure that learners will end up in successful careers one day. So I'm very grateful for the grade 11 learners and their parents and also teachers who join us this day, and I really hope that the guidance that we are going to give from the side of the university will be to your benefit. Now often, and you will realize that grade 11s, to make a career and a study choice is quite an important decision, an important choice in your life. Because you are going to prepare, and you start preparing yourself now at this stage already for a career where you are supposed to be happy for 30, 40 years after your studies. And that's quite an important decision that you have to take. Now, often people say, but that is not difficult. They wait until they are in grade 12, and then they have a look at what is available, and then based on certain considerations, they make this choice. But that's not always a wise choice. And that is why I say, be wise in making a responsible study choice. You will know a lot of people, when they get to grade 12 and they have to think about a study career or study program, they immediately think about, in what kind of career will I be able to make a lot of money one day? All of us wants to make a lot of money one day. But it shouldn't be your only primary consideration. Because someone might shout out, listen, become a CA or become an engineer and you are going to make a lot of money one day. That may be true. But the point is, are you going to be happy in a career like that, even if you are going to make a lot of money? Because I can tell you, it's a nightmare to wake up in the mornings and think, I hate my job. I don't want to go there. And from the University of Pretoria side, our experience every year is that there's too many students ending up in their first years of study, and then after a week or 2 or 3, they suddenly realize, listen, I'm in the wrong study program. And then they start panicking. They want to make drastic moves and change from one program to another program, become a psychological issue. And unfortunately, quite a number of those students then drop out. So it's a waste of time, it's a waste of money. And the big reason for that is people don't think and they don't plan properly. So during my session today, I would like to share with you a way of making sure in certain steps that at the end you will not be disappointed and that you will be able to make a responsible and a wise choice. And it's all about where you start your planning. This should be your first step in this whole process of deciding about a study choice. This is the point where you should start. First at the career, because you cannot decide on a study program if you don't know where you are heading towards. You know, what kind of career would you like to find yourself for 30 or 40 years after studies? And that is often the problem. When learners get to grade 12, even in grade 11 when they have to decide, they grab a booklet of an institution and they start looking at study programs. You know, a BSc this, a BCom that, but they don't really have an idea to what kind of career is this study program going to take me. And that is crucial. So you'll have to take time to decide first on the career, and then it will be much easier at the end to start to decide on a study program that will bring me to this career. But I'm going to elaborate a little bit on that. The next step, obviously, and I want to mention it again, work hard academically. I can't emphasize this enough. It's no use. You decide on a career, you decide on a study program, but at the end, you don't meet the minimum achievement levels to get you into that program. And grade 11s, remember, one of the most important exams in your life will be this year, the grade 11 end exam result. Because in grade 12, most of you will apply for study programs in the following year, and we are going to look at your grade 11 end exam result. We are not looking at grade 12 mid-year results. So put in an effort, make sure academically you do the best that you can at the end of this year. Right, and the last step then to get into a university or into a program on your way to your successful career, you will have to qualify for admission. There's a lot of information shared already with you about our admission requirements, so you will just have to make sure that you meet the minimum subject requirements, the APS requirements, all those kind of things. But I'm going to concentrate today on that specific step to decide on what study program you would like to do. Now, let me go back to the career. That is where the starting point is. This is so important because I believe all of you want to be in a career one day where you are going to be successful, but not only successful, where you will be happy. It is not the case at the university that it's only people that were among the top 5 or the top 10 academic achievers at school that is successful at the university. Success stories at the universities are from those students that enter study programs that they are really interested in. Because those people are passionate, they are motivated, they enjoy studying, because that thing that they are studying suits their interest, their aptitude, their personality, their work ethics, their personal vision. And if you do that, it will also not be a problem for you later on to specialize, maybe in an honors and a master's degree, to better and to improve your chances of getting employment one day. So yes, money, job opportunities, all those things are important, but it shouldn't be your only consideration. Now you might tell me, okay, that's good to say that, but I don't know what career I would like to go into. There's so many of them. Yes, you are right, but I'm going to show you a way to discover all these careers that you don't know about. And you've got some time now, you are in grade 11 now, to browse through these careers, and at the end, you will get to that career that will tick your interest and that will make it easy for you to make that choice. And then the challenge is done. Then you can just go back and say, listen, I've done my homework. I want to become an architect, just for an example. Therefore, I must study architecture, and that is the application process. The next thing that I would like to warn you against is the whole issue about people getting to university with a perception about a career. And why do they have perceptions of careers? Because they read about careers, they watch TV, and they see kind of snippets from what is happening in a career, and based on that, they make their decision about the career that they would like to do. Until they get to the university, and then they suddenly realize, listen, I just have the exciting part of this career in my head, but there's another part here that I don't like at all. So before you go to the university, before you make that important decision, you must make sure that you know as much as possible of that career. And I don't have to tell you, if you watch television, for instance, law is a very popular program at the university because we've got all these interesting forensic programs, and the advocates in the courtrooms fighting cases. So interesting. But that child, that learner, when they get to the university, they forgot two things. And the one thing is that most of the people that go into a law kind of program will never end up in the courtroom. Because maybe they will sit behind desks doing administrative work. But the television is not telling you that. The other thing that they realize with a nasty surprise is in order for that advocate to get to the courtroom, his actual job is reading. Because he must read difficult legal documents, build his case, analyze, before he can go and present that case in the courtroom. And maybe you realize then suddenly, listen, I hate reading. I didn't like it at all. I can promise you, you are not going to be happy in that career or in that study field. But again, we've got a solution for this, and the solution is in job shadowing. Please make the time. The moment you identify certain careers that you are interested in, contact a person that is already in that career and go and talk to that sir. Sir, ma'am, I'm interested in what you are doing. This is what I know about the career that you are in now. Just tell me. What's the good things about this career? What is the not so good things about this career? What is the international accreditation? Can I go overseas with this career? What are the job opportunities in South Africa? What salaries are we talking about? Am I going to work with people? I'm going to work outside? All those kind of questions. Someone that is already in the career will openly and honestly give you answers to all your questions, and at the end of that conversation, you will either decide, no, listen, I had a wrong perception of this career, let's put it aside. Or you will decide, this is exactly what I would like to do. And now I'm even more motivated, and now it's easy for me to make a study choice. The advantage that you guys have at this stage, you still have a year, or not a year, a full year, but you still have some time to do job shadowing and to make sure. Let us get practical, and this is where I would like to go, because I want to share with you an easy way of going around and exploring careers, because that is the starting point. Now, I'm sure all of you know about the PACE Career Interest Questionnaire, and that would be the starting point. So if you go to www.gostudy.net/UP, you get a customized image of the PACE Career on the University of Pretoria website. There you can see right on the home page, there's a career questionnaire that you are going to complete. That is the first step. Very simple, very easy to complete. There's 105 questions that you are just going to answer yes or no to. Going to take you 10 minutes, but at the end, you are going to get quite a reliable reflection of your fields of interest that will lead us then towards careers that you may be interested in. So first, after our session, go and complete this questionnaire. Moment you've done that, I'm going to show you or share with you 2 examples just to explain how you interpret these fields of interest now. There's an example now of a person who completed this questionnaire, and you can see in this case, this grade 11 learner is very focused. You can just see it if you look at the graph. There's one field of interest standing out, 100%, and that is information technology. So I believe this student will be interested in a career one day where IT will be a big part of this career. Maybe it can be BCom, computer science, becoming a programmer, whatever the case will be, we will get to that. But also interesting here is to look at the combinations. You will also see his interest in marketing and sales, management and planning, finance, also up there. Now, if you look at the combination, the marketing and management and the finance, it shows typically towards a career in a commercial field, a BCom degree, where finances is going to play a part, management is going to play a part, etc. And if you look at the combination with the IT, for instance, at the University of Pretoria, we have a program that we call BCom Informatics, where you combine the IT programming side with the business side. There's no interest, if you look at this graph, or this specific person want to go in the health sciences or engineering. So you get a lot of guidance as to what you should look at when we get to the careers. Let's look at a second example of someone who completed this questionnaire before we are going to show you how to get then to the careers. This is a typical graph that we get from a student in grade 11 that is really quite not sure at this stage about what career they would like to follow, because you can see he's got a very broad field of interest. There's 2 things showing 100, 3 things showing 80%, and 5 showing 60%. So this person is quite confused. But at least we can see that he's interested in plants and animals, health sciences. If you combine those 2, it may be something like veterinary science, or it may be something in the sciences where you look at nutrition of animals. It may be in the health sciences, medicine. And so we can go down the list there, and you can see in each one of those fields of interest, there will be careers popping out that they maybe go and have a look at. Now, this is exactly the aim of this exercise. So in the case of this person, it's going to be very, very valuable to go to each and every one of these fields of interest and go and have a look what careers are available. And how about the cool part of this program? Because often it stops here, and now they expect of you, you must now make a decision. And you can understand in this case it will be very difficult. What you can do now on this, while you are on the computer, you've done your questionnaire, you get this graph. Now you can just go and click on each one of these fields of interest to get access then to all the careers in that field of interest. Let's take for one example. In the case that we have in front of us, plants and animals is quite a field of interest that this person is interested in. So he will now go and click on plants and animals, and that is what you will get. The moment you click on that field of interest, you will get the occupations, the careers that is specifically within the plants and animals field of interest. And there's a list. I only listed 6 there because of the space, but there's 3 pages of careers within the plants and animals field of interest. Some of those careers you will know of, but I'm sure, and I can guarantee you, there's going to be careers there that you have never heard about. And the whole idea for you is now to browse through these careers, especially those that you haven't seen yet, and you didn't know about these careers, and then when you click on each one of them, you get short, concise, interesting information, not boring things. Interesting information that will tell you exactly what is this person doing, and that will give you information, enough information, to decide, I want to do that, or I don't want to do that. So the whole idea is to start looking at the careers, eliminate the things that you are not interested in, and identify those careers that really tick your interest. In that way, you will scale down all your choices, and when the time after job shadowing, etc., when you get to the beginning of grade 12 and you have to decide, you will know which career is your preferred career. Let us take an example. Plants and animals. If you scroll down there, one that you will come up is a herpetologist. Now, I'm not sure whether you know what a herpetologist is. I didn't know at first. But the moment I click on herpetologist, there's the information that you will get, and you will see those are people that is interested in working with snakes and reptiles and frogs and those kind of things. It's a specialized field. So to study that program, you will have to do a BSc zoology program at the university. And those people are doing a lot of research on the health issues and etc. about these reptiles. Now, after 2 sentences that you've read there, you will know whether you are interested or not. If not, you're not going to waste time. You skip that one and you go to the next career. Very valuable also, you will see there on the right hand, is a video clip that you can click on, and a little video that will explain to you what a herpetologist is really doing. I didn't include it on this slide, but other useful information on each one of these careers. If you scroll down at a career, you will see it gives you the characteristics of a person that is usually in this career. So in this case, it will say you must be interested in insects. You must be research orientated. Those kind of interest. Scrolling further down, it will tell you exactly, okay, if you are interested in this career, what do you need to study then? And it will tell you you must do BSc Zoology at the university, and in most cases they also tell you which universities offer this program. And then a very, very useful thing that you will get under a heading Further Information, where they give you the professional body's contact details. Remember what I said about job shadowing? If you are really interested in this field, you would like to talk to someone that is a herpetologist. And if you don't know where to get someone like this, the professional body contact details that they give you, that is your answer. You will phone these people because they've got databases of their people countrywide. You will tell them, listen, I'm here in Limpopo. Can you give me the contact details of the closest herpetologist to my location here? They give you a telephone number or email address, you contact this person, and then you can have a discussion. Right at the bottom of each one of these careers, you will also see there's other options. Careers that are very much similar to a herpetologist, but it is not really the herpetologist. So there can be, all kind of other people working with birds, for instance, or agricultural fields with domestic animals. The whole point that I would like to bring across is the information is there. More than enough for you to decide which career you would like to follow one day. And then grade 11s, once you are there, then it's simple. Then you're just going to say next year, right, I've done my homework, I've browsed through the careers, I know now I want to follow career number X, and from 1 March next year, you will then apply for a program that will bring you to that career. That's the simple part. It's an online application, and you can't make a mistake in this way. I really hope that this session was valuable to you, that you can use the information. Please also from our side, an open invitation to contact us at the University of Pretoria, to speak to some of our student advisors, to come for campus visits so that we can assist you in any which way to make sure that at the end, you will have a good learning experience at the University of Pretoria. Thank you very much.
At the University of Pretoria, we know that moving from high school to university can seem like a big jump. That's why Junior Tucky provides a wide variety of services that help you in becoming a well-informed UP student. You can ensure a successful transition into the university life by following our easy step-by-step process. Step 1. Start off by registering for the web-based Junior Tucky app at juniortuckyapp.co.za. You can then click on the Sign Up button and add the applicable details, which include your first name, last name, mobile number, and email address. Step 2. As a grade 9 to 12 learner and prospective UP student, you can become an official Junior Tucky member by clicking on the Junior Tucky tile located on the Junior Tucky mobile app. Once clicking on this tile, you can select the option Become a Junior Tucky. Alternatively, you can also complete a JT membership form at the following link. The benefits of being a Junior Tucky member include career and study guidance, special bursary information, skills development, and obtaining access to other useful services. Step 3 involves joining Junior Tucky Online. The Junior Tucky Online platform and initiative is sponsored by UNICEF. Investec supports the presentation of programs such as the Grade 11 Empowerment Week project and the Grade 12 Preparation Conference. Registering for JT Online will provide you with learning resources to better understand study material in multiple subjects for learners from Grade 8 to Grade 12. And gain an advantage while preparing for your examinations in the comfort of your own learning space and time. To register for Junior Tucky Online, you will need to select the JT Online tile on the Junior Tucky mobile app or visit juniortucky.online. Step 4. Be sure to consult one of our student advisors who can assist you in choosing your grade 10 subjects, discussing possible study and career options available, and guide you in completing your UP application successfully. To do so, email us at the following address. Step 5. Once becoming a UP student, you can join the JT Student Ambassador Society, or as referred to by students, the JTSAS. Graduates and postgraduates also have the option of joining the JT Alumni. Through these platforms, we equip you with the skills to succeed during university, enhance your leadership ability, and give you an opportunity to participate in social development activities that prepare you for the working world. Take the stairs to success and join Junior Taki today. For more information, visit www.up.ac.za/Junior Taki.
I'll now be talking about the JT Online e-learning platform for the grade 8 to 12 learners under Junior Taki. Now, I just want to give you a bit of a background. During 2020, the recruitment division under the Department of Enrollment and Student Administration started with virtual recruitment activities due to COVID-19 pandemic. Now, we developed and presented virtual content through the Junior Taki YouTube playlist, which included 20 hours of grade 11 and 12 mathematics, as well as physical sciences enrichment classes. Grade 11 Empowerment Week, grade 12 Preparation Conference. 100,000 learners and teachers access the online content during the period of the 1st of July to the 30th of November 2020, in just 5 months. In 2021, we then started developing the JT Online platform. The 5 subjects for phase 1 are mathematics, physical sciences, life sciences, accounting, and English. In phase 2, we are then planning grade 8 and 9 mathematics and physical sciences, as well as all practical components learners need for physical sciences and natural sciences. In addition, we agreed that virtual content must include enrichment programs, as well as your life skills from grade 9 to 12. Supporting the holistic #ChooseUP recruitment strategy for prospective students. Access to the UP specific information, such as your faculty pages, study at UP, as well as your online application, was provided through linked pages. We are now live. The Junior Taki enrichment programs, currently supported by Investec, will be virtually presented on the platform for 2021. Grade 11 JT Empowerment Week, as well as your grade 12 JT Preparation Conference. Junior Taki, as well as faculty open days, will also be included. An example of this would be Become a Vet Weekend, the IBIT Week, Medicine Open Day, as well as events such as the Mamelodi Career Fair also forms part of the platform. Now, you just need to go on www.juniortaki.online to access the landing page, which now includes grade 8 and 9 material and will be added as it becomes available. We've also got the user account page. So this is where you can change, update your information on a regular basis. About Junior Taki Online. So this is information that would be granted to you. This would be on the enrichment programs that are offered. It is encouraged to please download our Junior Taki app. This is where obviously it would lead you to being updated with the latest events that are taking place under Junior Taki, as well as the University of Pretoria. Then, we've got the grade 8 to 9 subjects resources. So learners need to click on a subject, and once in the page, they need to go on classroom. This is where they will access the videos as well as the PDF information that will be granted or posted. We've also got the faculty pages. I will use the IBIT as well as law faculty as examples. So learners need to go to the faculty pages of what they're interested in. So as informed, we'll look into the IBIT as well as law faculty. IBIT standing for Engineering, Built Environment, and Information Technology. This will show the different schools that fall under the faculty. This will also allow you to click in order to view the videos and PDF documents under the faculty. Same applies with law and the other faculties, where information and various videos will be presented from each faculty. Enrichment programs. Now, they will be made available during the year, so please do go on the enrichment program so that you can be part of these amazing programs. Life skills, they are offered to the grade 9 to 12 learners. So what you need to do is to click to access video and PDF information. Videos are being developed and added on a continuous basis. So what that means is that you need to continuously log on juniorducky.online to actually be updated. The life skills pages are themed based, so learners need to click on each thumbnail to view the applicable video. And then you've got the main menu, which will fall under Study at UP. So when you click on Study at UP page, it will give you relevant information on the University of Pretoria as published on the website. So I hope you'll take use of juniorducky.online. It's an amazing platform and it will definitely assist you to get better marks. Remember to continuously go on the platform so that you can be updated with the latest content that is being posted. Thank you. On behalf of the Junior Ducky team, we want to thank all the speakers for their contribution. The Junior Ducky project manager, Dr. Beatrice Lombard, Marty Killian, Mrs. Selena Davids, and the Junior Ducky team for their commitment to make the event successful. Now, in the week of the 20th of October, 2021, a recording of today's event will be available on the Junior Ducky online platform. We will also post the PowerPoint presentation, which you are welcome to share all the content with your friends and teachers. please register on the Junior Taki online platform, which is juniortaki.online, to have access to the life skills content for grade 9 to 12 learners, which will be developed and updated or uploaded over the next few months. It is also important to download the JT app to receive regular, important information for prospective UP students. Now also join the Junior Taki Facebook and Instagram pages. Remember to visit the JT online on a regular basis for new content. We would also appreciate your feedback on the virtual event, as well as the content on the juniortaki.online life skills. If you received an email, please answer all the questions on the Google form, and you complete this feedback form, you will also go into the lucky draw. In conclusion, we would like to remind you to make the correct career choice when applying at the University of Pretoria. We are looking into opening the applications on the 1st of March, as this year we had to open it on the 1st of May due to COVID-19. But we'll definitely update you and keep you informed on when applications will be opening. So good luck with the rest of the year, as well as your final year-end exams. Stay blessed.